Hello there, welcome. Are you the 2 o'clock appointment? Of course, just take a seat. My name's Jen, nice to meet you. So, what is it that you're here for today? A bit of a lash lift, okay? And possibly some extensions or false lashes, okay? Have you been with us before? No, okay, well, it's a totally painless procedure. Basically, for the lash lift, we'll just put some products on your lashes, brush them through, and it'll help keep them curled and upright. Just brings a little brightness to your face. As for extensions, I have a lot of different options for you, and I also have some full sets as well as clusters, single lashes. We've got different colours, we've even got some glitter lashes. Yes, so are you comfortable? Alright, then I'll get started straight away. First thing I'm going to do is just put your hair back, just so it's not getting in the way of anything, okay? Okay, so I'll just brush that out the way. Get these wispy bits back. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to brush it because I can see you've got curly hair. I understand. Alright, so let me just pop that on your head there. Okay, is that comfortable? It's not too tight behind your ears or anything. No, it doesn't look good. Okay. So, first thing I'm going to do is just pop these underneath each eye. So it's going to help soothe that area. It's just a little bit of skincare, and it's also going to stop anything if there's any little bits of fallout or anything. I don't want it going on the sensitive area of your face. Okay. So let's just put this first one on. Just beneath your eye there. Okay. Let me just put your hairband on a bit better. There we go. Okay. And then this side, just underneath your eye. Yeah, because that skin under there is very sensitive, so you don't want it to damage it or anything. Okay. Perfect. Does that feel comfortable? It doesn't feel like it's catching or anything? Okay, good. So next I have these. So we have different sizes depending on how much curl you want. So let me explain. If you can see here, it's quite a large kind of hump, and on this one it's a lot smaller. So it really depends how much of a curl you want. Let's see what other colours I have. That's another medium. Also got small, so this is the smallest we do. You can see there's hardly any there. I recommend that one for people who have extremely naturally short lashes, so probably not that one. And then this one is the large. So that's extra large. That's the large. It's only a slight difference, it just depends how dramatic you want it to be. Go with the large, okay. Let me just get the other large out. There it is. Okay. Pop those ones back in there. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place them on your eyelids. Just like that. And then I'm going to push your lashes up with some of our serum. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, if you just close your eyes for me, I'll just put one right there. Okay. And close this eye. And I'll just put it right there. Is that comfortable? The kind of silicone should stick to your skin just naturally, so it's not going to leave any residue. Okay. Just get all my tools out. Okay. Just move that out the way. Right. That one's escaped. Let me put that back in. Okay. Let me just put my gloves on now. just do a quick brush through of your lashes just while they're there, just to make sure there's no mascara or anything like that left on. Have you used any serum on them recently or not? Any waterproof mascara? Okay. Alright. Bottom lashes. No, we tend not to curl the bottom lashes with this kind of procedure. Yeah, it's not really worth it. Okay, so I'm gonna put some of our serum on now. Okay, so I'm just gonna hold the lashes up. Just put our serum on. Okay. So just push all of the lashes up, just so that all touching that color. Yeah, so they all get curled nicely. Just curling it up. Does that feel okay? Yeah, I chose this one specifically so that it doesn't have a strong smell. Some of them can make your eyes water. Just push them all on like that. Okay. Right. And then with this eye, I'll do the same. Okay. We'll just push that onto the curler. And I'm going to put some of this strengthening serum on. So just a few drops. Okay. Okay. Sorry, it just dripped a little bit on your knee. Let me just get that on. Okay. No, it won't stain or anything. It's just a little bit red. That's all right. Okay. So I'm just going to use these now to just press and pull, press and pull. So it's just giving them the maximum curve they can have. Press and pull, press and pull. Let's do the side. Press, pull, press, pull, press, pull. This side, press, pull, press, pull, press, pull. Okay, so we're going to leave them to dry for a little bit. And in the meantime, I'll add some of that strengthening serum to your bottom lashes. So I'm just going to pop this underneath, just on top of those little pads. So this one goes on this side. Just there. And this one goes just this side under there. Okay. And I'll just pop this directly on the applicator. Just because your small bottom lashes are so small to get to. Okay, and I'll just put that on them like that. Just gently. Yeah, so this strengthens and helps to lengthen them as well. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, the pads have a tiny little curl to them, so they will be a bit more voluminous when you're finished. Nothing too crazy though. while we're waiting for that, just take a couple of minutes. Why don't I show you some of our extensions and lashes that we have available? So I know you were looking more for cluster lashes rather than a full strip, but I did bring one full strip just to show you, just in case you change your mind. So these are the full strips. They're the kind of anime-esque that you were after, with the kind of bunches all the way along. Not too long because you didn't want anything too crazy, right? What do you think about those? You like the style, but you still want in the separate ones. That's totally fine. Okay. So we'll have a look at the separate ones. Let me take my gloves off. So these are all of the separate ones that we have. We have the different lengths, the different styles, and even different colours. So these are our natural lashes here. You can see they're quite thin, and they start from 10mm and go to 16mm. So depending on how dramatic you want to be. Yeah. You're thinking around 14? I think that would be good, yeah. And these are the thick lashes, so they're a lot fuller, a lot darker. You'll be able to tell that you have them on, so if that's the kind of vibe you prefer, then they're great. Again, from 10 to 16mm. It will look like they're a bit longer though, just because they are so thick. Okay. Then we'll move over here to... These are just called Popular. But these are kind of a mixture between the natural and the thick. Yeah, so they're spread out and they give the kind of anime vibe as well, I would say, that you were looking for. Would you like to go with them? Or are you feeling a bit more wild? Because we do have coloured lashes as well. Now, these don't have to be a full set of like luminous green lashes. No, you can just put one or two amongst them. It can be all different colours. If you wanted rainbow lashes for, say, Pride or something like that. Or if you just wanted a couple on the edge. And these are all 15. So they are longer, but they're definitely bold. You think you like these ones? I think that's a good idea. If I can suggest, if you wanted to go with these ones but you still wanted a splash of colour, how about glitter lashes? So these are all different colours of glitter. And they're individual, so you can put just a couple in, and then when you blink it'll be sparkly. Do you want a couple of those? Okay, what colours? We've got black, red, purple, pink, blue, turquoise, that now. Okay, so I'll take off these bottom pads first. Oh, they both came off at once, that's good. That one, that one. Okay, and then I'll just take this off. We'll just gently brush the lashes off. There we go. So they don't get any clumps or anything. And then this side. Okay. Yeah, so you don't want to get them wet for about 48 hours. Yeah, and don't put any mascara or anything on, because then you'll have to use makeup remover, and we don't want to use that just yet. So just give it a couple of days and then it should be fine. Just brush them through a little bit. Perfect. Alright. Take my gloves off. And we'll get started with these. So these are pre-glued, so what I'm going to do is take them and just pop them on. And you were thinking of the 14 length, is that right? The other ones, let me just check. Yeah, these are 14 as well. Okay, so let's just grab some there. It's quite delicate. Okay, and we will just pop them and then nip it. Just there. Nip it closed. Just blink a few times so they're feeling comfortable, feel long enough, not too long. Okay. I think 4 on each side should be perfect. So this is the third one. Just pop that on. Nip it closed. the last one on this side. Just and nip that. Okay, am I feeling okay? Feel secure. So we'll do the other eye now. Yeah, these are universal, so they're for either eye. If you were using the full bands of lashes, then it's just certain eyes, yeah. Okay, so start off. Nip that. Then the second one. Yes, so these will naturally just fall off within about 3 weeks. Just put that one. Yeah. Nip that. Yeah, you can get these ones wet, you can go swimming with them, anything. They'll last around 3 weeks. You might lose 1 or 2 strands. Overall, they should last about that long. Okay, let's put the third one on. Just here. Nip that. And then the last one on that side. Just there. Like that. And nip that into place. Like so. Alright. Then I'm just going to put a few of these really pretty glitter ones on. They're so pretty. So let's do. See, they're just single lashes. So we'll do one there. And I'm going to do each eye like this so that they're equal because we don't want uneven eyes. And an orange one in the middle, I think. And in the middle on this side. Oh. Okay. And then shall we finish with the red one? Just near the center of your face. One more red one on this side. Oh, they just sparkle nicely. Yeah, if you wanted to come back to get any more sparkle ones, just come whenever you want. Alright. Let me just brush them through to make sure that's all gonna stay. Oh, they look fab. Yeah, and let me take off these pads down here. And that one. shouldn't be too much, but anything with glitter, there'll be a tiny bit. So. Okay. What do you think? Well, yes, it was lovely to meet you. Thank you so much for coming. I'll take your headband off now. Okay. Fix your hair a little bit and get those wispy bits. Okay. Perfect. Definitely brightens your face up, yeah. Yeah, if you have any issues, feel free to give me a call or pop back in at any time. And please do come back to get your lashes done again. Okay, I'll see you again. Bye bye.